Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Girl, we about to go ahead and do a reaction to Judge Mathis, okay? I couldn't even really tell you what the episode was really about, okay? So we just gonna get into it. You guys will get my natural reaction or whatnot. So go ahead and get ready to hop down in the comments and let me know you all's thoughts, all right? So let's go ahead and just go get into it.
Plaintiff Maori Holliman says when she started dating the defendant, he seemed like a perfect gentleman. However, Maori claims the defendant assaulted her numerous times and even held a gun to her head. So she filed a restraining order against him. She's suing him today for credit card bills. Defendant Romeo Griffin says while dating Maori, she started acting.
Wait a minute. Not you over here being physically abusive and everything. Controlling is what it sounds like. And then she's suing you for credit card bills. It's the giving scrub. It's the giving scrub, sir.
Suspicious, and he discovered she was hanging out with her ex behind his back. Romeo insists he doesn't owe Maori for anything, and he's countersuing for harassment and emotion. His back was hanging out with her ex behind his back. Romeo insists he doesn't owe Maori for anything, and he's countersuing for harassment and emotional distress.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
So I met Romeo Griffin last September. We was in a relationship, met through a mutual friend. He was like the perfect gentleman, from opening doors to paying for dates. He said he had businesses, wanted me to be a business partner, had cars, said he'll get me a car. Said he had contracts that was worth millions.
What type of business?
Drones.
He said
he created a drone for the Georgia Department of Transportation.
Oh, okay.
And he said he was recently divorced. So we started dating, and things started escalating. And I found out that Romeo is a woman beater, a liar, a cheater. From him hitting me, I had to get a restraining order.
When was that?
The beating started back in February, and my witness is here to contest to the day that it actually started because Romeo used my phone to contact him acting like he was me. So he threatened my roommate, threatened my ex that's here.
Why? Why do you think, or did he say he was doing that?
So that day, which was back in February, I was getting my nails done. Romeo told me he had been watching my phone. He had this program, whatever he used, saying that
Had he been a jealous person all through the relationship?
Not really. He always had maybe a temper, but never towards me.
So he wasn't checking on your phone. What happened this time to cause him to do that?
Back in February, I was leaving the nail shop.
Right.
When I was leaving the nail shop, he asked me where I been. I told him where I was. And then he was like, well, who you was with? I was like, I was with no one. He was like, no, they can't be because one of my homeboys saw you at the nail shop with your ex. I said, yes, because I told my ex to bring my laptop. My ex dropped off a laptop at the nail shop. And that's when Romeo started going crazy, saying, you lying, that he's been looking in my phone, saying that.
And that's when the violence started as well?
That's when he was choking me, to slapping me, pinning a gun to my head.
Jeez. You have a police report on that?
I do have a police report, but I don't have a copy of it. I have the restraining order and everything and I have a video of the last incident of where he hit me.
Sir?
Defender, I was saying, we met each other last year, September. Everything was going well. She was a nice, good church-going girl, amazing personality. I love how she carried herself. We started dating. Everything was going pretty well at first. And then, like, stuff just wouldn't start adding up. Where,
what do you mean?
So she would get certain phone calls, and she wouldn't answer certain calls or text message. So I kind of used to, I just started taking notes.
What did you discover?
So basically, around Thanksgiving, we supposed to end up linking up after we had our, she with her family, and I supposed to came to her family house, and she said her family invited her ex-boyfriend. I never met this man by then. So I was calling her all the night. She cut off her phone.
How long had you all dated, you and your ex-boyfriend?
On and off for a little bit over 5 years, 5 to 6 years.
Go ahead, sir.
So I'm calling her, she cut off her phone. Come to find out, she was with her ex-boyfriend on Thanksgiving, laid up with him in her own house.
How did you
How
find
you
that
know
out?
what they was doing?
First, she was a mutual friend who kept telling me, hey, Miori's still seeing her ex.
He was going through my phone. He had the mutual friend look at
Let
my
him
text
talk.
messages.
The question is, how did you
What?
find out she was laying in bed with
That's what I
another
want to know,
I
Judge.
went through her phone, and then I kind of questioned about it, and then she kind of tried to come clean, but she was still
man? She
trying
said
to...
we were in the bed.
Y'all, I feel like my ex girl from a long periodically time ago, I feel like he used to do that because you know what I'm saying, we wasn't together at the time, you know what I'm saying, we were separated. But your girl was getting to know other people. You feel what I'm saying? It's one of them on and off type things, okay? And girl, it was like every time somebody would text me or hit me up, he would text me and be like, what you doing? Like, it was just like always perfect timing. So I truly feel like he had something like that on my phone too. Girl, not to mention, girl, he also had them same little motherfucking characteristics as this young lady is saying as well. You feel what I'm saying? Girl, it was a lot. Your girl has been through a lot, understand, okay? The physical and all, understand, okay? So, girl, what a fuck. You feel what I'm saying, girl? A lot of people aren't able to get out of situations like that. All right. I'm glad that I was able to get the hell out. And it looks like she was able to get the hell out. So I'm glad she was able to get the hell out too. What a weirdo. Let's keep going.
Bed on Thanksgiving
she
weekend?
Yes, sir.
She admitted to that.
Yes, we started arguing, and then I started asking questions. And then she started coming clean. So I started asking about different scenarios where I felt like things was funny. Like one day when I came to her house in her bed, smelled like somebody else's cologne. So when she finally came clean, so I'm like, yeah. So I was like, what happened on Thanksgiving? What really happened? Why you there? So she ended up coming clean about that because I already saw it in text message.
She said what? Coming clean? What does
She
that
was basically
mean?
saying, yes, he was here, but we didn't do nothing.
Was here as in the bed?
Yes, in the bed where on the side I used to lay it.
How did you respond to the argument?
At first, we were both going back and forth. I was angry. The only thing I was guilty of, I did test his phone and act like I was her. That's it.
How did your argument end with her?
I threw her phone. I ended up starting asking about other scenarios and stuff. And then she just was telling me about this time and everything. So I was like, are you still 100% still seeing him? And Your Honor, she said yes.
And then what happened?
And
you
then
just walked away?
No, sir. We end up coming down. We end up talking about it, and we end up staying together.
That was before or after the phone was thrown?
That was before.
This is when he started.
What? It sounds like his
So he threw
story
my
is
phone.
all over the place.
And he started hitting me, choking me.
Ooh.
I couldn't breathe. He had me pant down on top of me, pulling my hair, going crazy. And then he started from choking me again, from pushing me. He did.